NHL super agent Taylor Mackey joins us here on the line, who represents the hottest, most anticipated prospect in years. Taylor, give us some 411 on the kid here.
Hey, morning, James. Well, look, you may not believe this, but the kid's up here on Carter Lake.
What?
Playing pickup, yeah, with a bunch of other kids. It's a beautiful day.
Pricey pond hockey you got going there.
yeah, I suppose it is. But look, that's how much this kid loves the game, man.
Well, just safety first up there. Now,
of course.
I got to ask you, we've seen the scouting reports, we've seen the highlights, but we know about the player. But tell me more about the person. What's this rookie really like?
Yeah, sure, James. Let's begin by telling your listeners at home the kid's name.
And I'll tell you what, with the Champions League set to get underway here in the not-too-distant future, what an opportunity for so many players. And never mind the veterans that might be eyeballing a chance to get back or trying to get to the National Hockey League across the seas. How about as a youngster? I mean, scouts love youth. Management loves youth. And what an opportunity to shine. If you can fit, if you can have some success in this tournament, boy, this could really bode well for your hockey future and really pay off financially as well if you can have a strong showing. All right, we're going to break down, look at some of these teams that are involved in some of the head-to-head matchups, and we'll do that in a moment. And so here we go. When you look at the opportunities that present itself here for so many teams chasing the Champions League title, how about from a youngster standpoint for a kid who might be draft eligible? This is playing in a... Hi, everybody. James Cebulski here for EA Sports. Opening game of this two-game aggregate series. This should be fun. The Dragons cross the line and gain the zone. Takes a shot. Gobbles that puck up with his chest. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Ovechkin's won a big draw in their own end. Headman pass.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Shuts him down.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
And he moves it up to Ovechkin. Shot! Scores! And the kid comes up clutch here in the Champions League tonight.
Well, he's answering the call in terms of the expectation, James, and that goal is showing exactly why he's got the skill set to be an impact player.
Salzburg's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Bruins gain possession. The Dragons move the puck in the defensive zone. Takes the pass, and that's blocked away. Quick pass to Huber. From the left side, takes it at center. Here's a shot, and he makes the save. Bruins moving the puck through center ice. Passes it over. Fires it. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Here's a short pass to Perron. And now he moves it to Poivet. Sends a pass over. Denies him!
Tolvanen's in it to win it here. I mean, you can see it with that save. He tracks, and he's so dialed in. It's a competitive nature to challenge the shooter in the slot.
Takes it to the net. Decides to think about it. Bruins got the puck. Let's bring in our own Carlin Bathe, who's got the latest on social media. What are you seeing out there?
Thanks, James. You know, your first game in the Champions League is going to be one you want to remember, and social media is remembering this as a great one for the rookie. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks very much. Pretty good action out on the ice here tonight. Gets the puck in deep. Salzburg's looking to break out. Ovechkin's gained the line and on the attack. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, off his glove. He just got enough of it. Still lots of time left in the period. The Red Bulls have taken a 1-0 lead. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Salzburg's got it along the wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
The Dragons have been stealing pucks all game, and when you intercept passes and you find ways to get your sticks in lanes, you typically find a way to possess the puck, but they've got to open it up here. This game's awfully tight.
Shuts him down.
Ovechkin's running and gunning tonight, James. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
Drives it to the crease. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net. You can certainly tell that the coach is not happy behind the bench after that last goal. He will be preaching good habits and details. He doesn't like it right now.
The Red Bulls have done a great job moving their feet tonight, and they lead here midway through the first. The Dragons take it across the blue line. Makes a move in front. Salzburg's looking to break out of their own end. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Here's a chance. And that shot dies in traffic.
Ovechkin's been really impressive tonight, in particular on that last play, James. I mean, the wherewithal to keep your eye on the prize, eye on the puck, and just redirect.
Bruins got themselves a goal back, and they're right into it once again.
Well, it only takes one to reset the light for this team, and you can certainly see it as the bench erupted with that goal.
Puts it on net, and that shot gets caught in traffic. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Here's a shot. Big time stop.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Here in the back half of this period, Bruins trailing by 1. Quick feed to Ovechkin. And it's a quick pass to Huber. And he takes the feed. They score! And what a counter punch they serve up.
Well, you said it, counter punch. You know the coach is going to love this quick, timely response. When you look down your bench, you got to know that there's personnel that can go out there and provide some energy for your team. They just did it. Well, he's in tight to the net, James, and he knows that he's not going to have much time or space to get it off, so he elects to use the snapshot and beats the goaltender.
Salzburg's looked great thus far, leading here late in the first period. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Handles the puck at the point. Gives up the body in order to block the shot. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Here in the late going of the frame, Salzburg's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Flicks won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Ovechkin. Here's a chance. Oh, tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James. And the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop. I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the face-off. Bruins got a hold of the puck. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Shot! Oh, comes up with a kick save. Slides it over to Ovechkin. The Dragons have it against the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Drives to the sweet spot. "20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments. The Red Bulls continue to lead big here in this second period. Well, here we go with the start of period number 2. Let's see if the ice is still tilted here. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Red Bulls have been the better team all night so far, James. I mean, they've owned the puck in all three zones, and when you possess the puck, guess what? You're never in danger on the defensive side of it. They've done a great job of funneling the puck to the net as well, and that's why they have a healthy lead.
Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Well, Cheryl, look at the rookie here having the conversation with the coach. You've been on the receiving end, and you've also delivered that message. What is that conversation looking like and sounding like?
Well, the coach knows what the rookie can do, but wants to make sure that they're going to be defensively responsible. And the key here is you got to manage the puck. The coach will be reiterating, make smart play, in particular, good blue line decisions. You don't want to turn it over and put your team in a vulnerable spot.
Takes the feed at the point. Hammers one from the point, and the traffic neutralizes that threat. Foley with a stop. There's the whistle, and a much-needed one at that, Cheryl.
Well, everyone takes a breath of fresh air here as they're able to reset as they get chaotic in their own zone. They've lost their coverage. They get the whistle now.
They got a face-off coming up here in the offensive end.
And the goaltender looks fatigued, James, so the best medicine right now for them is to find a way to put the puck to the net.
On the attack along the boards. Here's the pass. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. How did he stop that one?
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Receives the pass. Denies him on the play.
Tolvanen's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
Steps inside. The Dragons have the puck in the corner. Moves it to Ovechkin. Salzburg's got the puck in the defensive end. Shot! Spectacular save on the play. Puck scooped up by Boivin. And now it's over to Perron. Ruin's got the puck against the boards. And that's a great heads-up play by Lewington. Shakes himself free. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Salzburg's been all over them here in this second period. Just look at the score, and they have dominated in the shot clock, too. The Red Bulls will play it in their own end. To the front! And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Salzburg's had the better scoring opportunities, and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. The Red Bulls win the draw. Centering feed! He scores! What a play!
Well, it's obvious that the coach is visibly frustrated after that last goal. I mean, they just keep deflating as this game goes on, and they can't figure out a way to get out of it. The coach has to pull some punches, make some adjustments to see if he can get his team back in it.
Salzburg's carried the puck like it's been on a string all night, Cheryl.
Puck's been on their stick, and their opponent's been on their heels. They've just been worn down with the offensive zone possession time. And how about the goaltender? Seeing so much rubber tonight and a lot in the netting.
And the goaltender grabs. Slow things down here. The Red Bulls will be tough to beat. They have been really active in the offensive zone. Play is back underway here. Here's a blast. The Dragons have it now. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Quick shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Oh, and he had the answer on that one. Gains the zone through the middle. Shot. That goes off a twig. The Red Bulls have it behind the net. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Red Bulls are on the cusp of making this a blowout, leading by 4. Slides it quickly to Boivin. Fires it on net. Oh, and he just got enough of that to keep it out. Ovechkin's got breakaway. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Takes it to the front. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. All alone. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Salzburg's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Takes the feed from his own end. The Red Bulls gain possession along the wall. Into the corner now. Takes the shot, and that's deflected off someone in front. Here's a shot from a bad angle. Oh, and another quick stop.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D boxing out?
Back to the point it goes. Takes the feed. And that's blocked in traffic. Moves it quickly over to Ovechkin. Here they are on the attack. Ovechkin's got it deep in the offensive end.
Rose looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his 3rd.
And he takes the dish. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. And this squad has really put the pressure on now. And they'll skate it out of the zone. And he takes the feed. Moves it up.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Quick feed to Huber. And here's the pass to Ovechkin. Lets the wrister fly. Stopped by the blocker. Grabbed along the boards by Boivin. Look out. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Scores! And a huge goal to pick themselves up off the canvas.
Well, my old coach used to say to me, you got to stop the bleeding, and that's exactly what they've done, but now they got to find a way to do something with it. I mean, they have been manhandled this game.
Salzburg's won the draw in the neutral zone. Bruins got a hold of the puck now. The Dragons will play it from the defensive zone. Takes it from the right side. And he slides it quickly to Perron. Oh, and he rings the post.
The Dragons need to find a way back into the game, and that's not going to cut it when you wire one off the post. It's a frustrating night, and it just goes from bad to worse.
And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Salzburg's looking to carry this sizable lead here into the second intermission. They have been the dominant club tonight. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. Centering to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Salzburg's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. Puck is dropped, quick shot, and he puts that one aside with ease. Bruins got it in their own zone. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. The Red Bulls scores, and that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
Salzburg's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Quick pass to Murphy. Slides the puck to Ovechkin. Drives to the crease. Pokes it away. Great hand high. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Steps across the blue line. The Red Bulls get a hold of the puck along the boards. Huber's got it in the defensive end. Through pass ahead. Along the half wall with the puck. The Red Bulls take possession in the defensive end. Slides the pass over to Perron. Takes it into the slot. Denied on the play. Wow!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
Chase right in front. Oh, denied on the play. Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you
He scores! And there's the hat trick. 3 is the magic number.
It's a magic number. He's doing everything he can to take the crowd out of this one as he's with the away team, but he's been dominated, playing really confident all night long. Now, so many goaltenders love to drop to that butterfly position and make themselves as big as possible. That's what he does. He tries to cover up a majority of the net, but there are some holes, and the shooter finds one.
Well, the rookie's had himself a pretty good night, and it looks like even the coach agrees with that assessment.
Gotta say, James, that's a great feeling on both sides for the coach to be able to give that positive reinforcement and for the player to come back to the bench and get the tap. Because you know that those earlier instructions were easier said than done, but the rookie nailed it, and they get rewarded when they get back to the bench.
Salzburg's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Ruin's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Poivet's carrying it ahead. Here we go, odd-man rush. Stopped by the goaltender.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
The Red Bulls have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. Ovechkin's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Centering pass in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Salzburg's outplayed the opposition tonight, particularly offensively, as they lead it early in this third period. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Drives to the paint. Glove save made by Tolvanen.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
The Red Bulls can simply take this on cruise control based on the lead that they now have here in the third. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. With possession along the wall. Throws it on goal. And he was ready for that one. Salzburg's got the puck along the wall. Takes the feed.
Ovechkin's been a key contributor in this game, a real reason why they're blowing their opponent out. 4 points and still counting.
The Red Bulls continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net.
Salzburg's made a line change, and it's the second line that comes out, and they've been real effective in this game, James. They've contributed offensively, and it's a nice luxury to have as a coach when you look down your lineup, and there's your second line, and they've been your top producers.
Takes a shot. Oh, spectacular stop there. The Red Bulls carry it along the wall. Moves inside. And that's stopped by the goaltender using his head this time. Ruin's got it in their own zone. Takes a shot. Oh, and it just gets a piece of it to keep it out. The Red Bulls are on the attack. Sends the pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Back to the blue line. Makes the save. Sends the pass over. Gains the zone through. And he takes the pass. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. Well, one game in the books, but it's still... Well, here we go. Champions League's officially underway. Game number 1 in the books. And look at this youngster who there are a lot of eyes. There was a lot of hype and getting a lot of buzz from a draft stock standpoint. And I'll tell you what, he continues to play like this throughout the tournament. His stock will go through the roof. And you keep in mind, here's the difference for kids playing junior back in North America. You know, this youngster's doing it against men. And if you're holding your own and then some against men as a teenager, boy, that's next level, and his draft stock could go sky high. All right, we'll take a look at some of these other scores around the league. Right, I told you I wanted to get back and look at some of the draft watch, sort of stock watches here for some of these young players. I want to go to the Champions League here, and I have really been impressed by the youngster who is really starting to torch some of these men that he's playing. It's a boy against men, and the boy is winning out here on this one. Really like to see where he's going. His stock is soaring in my books, and he will be one of the top selections in the NHL draft, in my personal opinion, and I've heard that from a few scouts as well. Now, meantime, back in North America, you look in the junior side. As we look ahead to the semifinal matchups in the Champions League, I'll tell you what, one storyline I am so intrigued to continue to watch is involving the youngster, and he has played so well in Champions League play up to this point. Just think about his draft stock going through the roof right now. I've talked to a couple of scouts who've been really impressed by the way he has shown against adults, right? This is a men's league, right? And this kid is showing that he belongs. So can he make that next jump wherever he's playing next year? The way that he's playing, I'm confident that he can. All right, meantime, when you look at the other matchup in the semifinals, we are just about to start period number 3. For those of you just joining us, perfect timing here tonight. It is a 4-0 hockey game. Slides it across. Handles the pass. And that's stolen, and they'll go on the attack. Shot. And that goes off course off a body. Now a quick pass to Murphy. Hammers one at the net. Zurich's got a hold of the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Sends it quickly to Ovechkin. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Zurich's got control of it now from their own end. The Lions take it across the line. And that slides right out to center ice.
Tolvanen's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum at this game if they want to get back in it.
Scores! And a beauty! Champions League style, this kid can play!
Man, James, he's really lighting it up, and he's really showing his elite skill set, and he's upping his stock. You know, there's scouts in the building, and he wants to deliver on the expectation.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a short pass to Rowe. Looking to make something happen at center. Dishes it off.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save. Balsers is having a lot of fun out there. Why wouldn't he be, James? I mean, he's putting up numbers left, right, and center on this point streak. But you know who's also having a lot of fun? His team. They're rallying around him. Looking forward to another one.
Across the line from center. And that's off target as it hits a body. Schilling's lugging the puck. To the low slot. Didn't get all of it. Scores! He stayed with it and buries the rebound.
This is what you call having a nose for the net. You take the initial shot and you get back to the front of the net for your own rebound. That's a great, tenacious goal.
The Red Bulls have to find a way to get a couple more here if they want to try to salvage this one.
Taking calculated risks, James, and jumping into the attack and pressing upwards. Now, you may give up some opportunities the other way, but you got to go for it.
A chance in front. Takes the blast. Centering pass. And that's stopped. The Lions have it now. Handles the puck. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Oh, he saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight. Tovinen's able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
Lots of time left in this period. The Red Bulls are trying to get back into this one as they still trail by 2 goals. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Blocked in front. Scoops up the puck now. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Moves the puck. Intercepted at center by Andrighetto. The Red Bulls get a hold of the puck in their own end. Feeds it over. And he gets just enough to keep it out.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Here we go. Breakaway. Salzburg's got possession of the puck. Gaining momentum along the wing. And he takes a shot with the stop. Lednin's moving the puck through his own zone. And it out. Slides the puck over. And he slides it quickly to Ovechkin. Takes the pass. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Beautiful glove stop on that one. Can't get it to go. Ovechkin stick handling in his own zone.
Schilling's had such an impressive night offensively. You know that's his wheelhouse, as he loves to have the puck on his stick. He creates, he's confident with it, and he's got a multi-point game.
Denies him, he got all of it. Sends a pass over. And he takes the feed. Fires it. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Into the offensive end now. Puts it on net. Too much congestion in front. Quick pass over to Raffl. Back at the point, they set it up. Right in the low slot. Denies him in front.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out at top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
The Red Bulls are looking to get back into this one, trailing early in this third period despite having the better scoring chances. Slides it over with pace to Balcers. Pass across to Mulligan. Takes the feed at the back end. Feeds it to Lednin. And that slides right out to scores! And there's the counterpunch we were looking for, Cheryl, as they answer back.
Well, they answer back and they take the wind or the momentum out of their opponent's sails. This is exactly what they needed to get back on the board and get the momentum shift back in their favor.
The Lions are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
And now he angles it across to Ovechkin. Zurich's got a hold of it along the wall. The Lions move the puck in the defensive zone. Zurich's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Lions have taken control of this one, now leading by 3. Looking to set up offensively. Here's a shot. Oh, he stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Moves it to Larrington. Oh, what a stop on the play. Zurich's looking to break out. Salzburg's got the puck along the boards. Oh, great read on the play.
The Lions have been so strong all night long. They've been positionally sound. They've disrupted play, and they've really created a ton of offense. But in particular, it's been their interceptions and their takeaways that have led to the offense.
Oh, great save right there on the play. Passes it over. Denies him again.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Salzburg's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. Long lead pass into the neutral zone.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Scores! And my, oh my, how things have suddenly changed here.
Well, it's the magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game.
Salzburg's clearly sending a message that they're not going to roll over in this one.
For the 2-goal deficit, they have to have desperation and urgency. They'll need 2 players on the puck at all times. Retrieval to possess the puck is necessary.
And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Sends it in front. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers! Zurich's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Takes control of the puck. Steps inside the line. Here's a chance. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Cuts to the paint, and they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Shot! Blocked in traffic. Zurich's got the puck in the defensive end. And now he moves it quickly to Kukin. And it's a quick pass to Weber. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play.
Salzburg's been terrible tonight, James. There's a lackluster performance in all areas of the game, and now the bench is quiet. They know the effort that they've put in.
What a stop! Salzburg's got a hold of it against the wall. The Lions gain possession in their own end. Takes the feed. Shot! There's a great save on an excellent chance there. The Red Bulls will play it in their own end. Zurich's gained possession along the boards. Receives the pass. The Red Bulls looking against the half wall. Quick shot! And he comes up with the glove save. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Quick feed to Andrighetto. Takes the feed. Shot. Oh, gets a glove on it to make the stop. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Red Bulls start with the puck in their own end. Zurich's got it now. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. The Red Bulls gain the zone. Moves it quickly over to Ovechkin. And that one's denied. Picked up along the boards by Ovechkin. Here's a shot. And the puck dies with the Trapper save. From his own end, he moves it up ahead. Slides it across. And that's broken up. Salzburg's got it into the offensive zone. Fires it on net. Denied by the goaltender.
Ovechkin's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
Takes that pass back at the point. That's gloved by Tolvanen.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
The Lions win that offensive zone face-off. That's turned away with the pad by Tolvanen. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. The Lions win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Approaching the... He's got a step! Oh, and that's knocked away with the stick!
I love this poke check, James. It shows confidence, but most importantly, the opponent isn't expecting it.
Oh, look at this! What a chance, but can't finish!
Well, you got to make good on a chance like this. This is deflating, James. You don't even put it on the net and test the goaltender. That's a huge miss.
Quick feed to Robertson.
Ovechkin's been so dangerous tonight. He's got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for the Hattie.
And he gets a blocker on that. Handles it along the blue line. Here's the shot. Stones him with the blocker. What pressure here in the offensive end. Here's it around. Oh, it stays out. What a save. Another chance. And it's picked up by the defense. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Moments away from puck drop for period number 3. A perfect time for those viewers just joining us here tonight. And we are still scoreless. The Lions have it now. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. We're still in the early stages of this period. And Draghetto's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Zurich's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Salzburg's moving it along the wing. Takes a shot. Scores! A huge goal, the first of the game, and the way things have gone defensively, this could be a huge one, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, anytime you get the first goal of the game, no matter what time it's at, it's a huge one because you lead the scoring and now your opponent is chasing you.
Slides it back to the blue line. Denies him on the slapper. Save made by the goalie.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
And that one's turned away. They've really got him on their heels here now. Fed over to Murphy. Here's another dish. Handed off to Schilling. Another pass. That's blocked. Marty's got the puck in his own zone. He got all of that one. Quick pass to Ovechkin. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Zurich's in now. Shot! Turned aside with the glove by Tolvanen. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Shakes loose. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Zurich's won the draw. The Lions will play it from the defensive zone. Zurich's got the puck against the boards. Oh, and he makes the save. Just got enough to keep it out. And he slides it quickly to Ovechkin. Here's a shot. And he turned that one aside. And Draghetto's taking it from his own end. Dishes it off. And that goes off a player in front. Here's a short pass to Rowe. Oh, relentless pressure, and they come up with the turnover. The Red Bulls gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves it to Schneider.
Salzburg's top trio continues to impress, James. They've had a lot of motion in the offensive zone. They're having a ton of fun, showing that chemistry, a lot of zip, and they've been productive, a reason why they're on top.
And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. More than half the period left to play. Salzburg's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And he makes the save on that play.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
The Red Bulls take it along the wall. Puck grab by Murphy. Scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the Hattie.
The Red Bulls have continued to put lots of pucks on net, and they lead it here in the third. And they win that neutral zone draw. Feeds it over. Moves it quickly over to Murphy. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Driving right to the front. Makes the save with the glove.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Here he is, wristed on net. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. From the right side, they gain the zone. Dumps it in. Salzburg's got it in their own zone. Now a quick pass to Ovechkin. Salzburg's got the puck along the wall. And makes the save. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Zurich's got it in their own zone. And that slides right out to center ice. And he takes the dish. Salzburg's got the puck against the half wall. Makes the save. Lets it fly. There's another great save. Salzburg's got a hold of the puck now. The Red Bulls have it behind the cage. Fires it, and he says no. Looks to set up at the point now. Oh, what a stop. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. And that's sacrificing the body in front. Quick feed to Ovechkin. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. And they'll end all that pressure as they clear the zone. Dumps it into the O-zone. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Fires it. Scores! And the kid steps up with a big one there.
Well, he's answering the call with all of the expectations on him, James. And you know that you want eyeballs on you. You got to find a way to put the puck in the net. People are talking about him. He's elevating his stock.
Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Puts it on net. Goaltender covers up, and we'll get a face-off. The Red Bulls have looked sharp tonight. Lots of pucks on net and a lot of goals as a result. Zurich's got it in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Frodin. And he dodges the poke check there. Here's a shot. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Steps into the offensive end. In close. Scores! And look who's right on the doorstep, and he didn't miss that one.
They do a great job in transition, and they recognize they have the number. So on the odd man rush, they've got someone driving the net, pulling the D back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
Salzburg's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. The Red Bulls win the draw here in the neutral zone. Moves into the slot. Zurich's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Ovechkin's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Zurich's got a hold of the puck. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Stopped by the goaltender. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Pass back to the point. Here's a feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Quick pass to Frodin. And he takes the feed. Slides the puck up from the left side. And that's picked off. Goes right to the crease. Gets a piece of it to make the save. Takes the feed. Gets the puck over to Frodin. Blocked in traffic. The Red Bulls have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And that's intercepted by Marty. Moves it to the offensive zone. Handles the puck at the point. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. The Red Bulls played along the wing. Here's a chance. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
The Red Bulls are just minutes away from closing out this blowout. They have had plenty of scoring opportunities and have maximized most of them. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. Denies him! Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Cuts into the paint. Here he is with the backhander. Denies him in close. Off the outside of the iron. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. They got a face-off coming up here in the offensive end.
And the goaltender looks fatigued, James, so the best medicine right now for them is to find a way to put the puck to the net.
Zurich's taking possession in their own end. Sends the pass over. Stops him cold. And out comes the extra attacker with the goaltender parked on the bench. The Red Bulls, a shot at the empty net. Doesn't go. Zurich's regained possession of the puck. Takes the feed from the wing. Here's a short pass to Balsers. And the crowd's on their feet saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. And he passes it up ahead to Ovechkin. Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And this one's all over. And I thought, personally speaking, one name that will be likely called near the top, if not the top, of the NHL draft coming up in the summer is from the youngster that we saw in the Champions League. What a performance. What a show he put on. I talked to a few scouts that absolutely raved, and they didn't have him very high at the beginning of the season, but throughout the Champions League, they could not look away. He would not be denied, and there's stock that has absolutely shot up recently. Now, one name that I think is going to be impacted by his So here we go, the moment of truth almost upon us, Champions League final. And I'll tell you what, you want one of my keys to the game going into this one? Keep an eye on the youngster. He has been lights out in this tournament so far. I love the game he's played throughout the entire tournament. And you watch, he has a chance to be a major difference maker the way he has played so far. Let's see if he can carry that over into the Champions League final. Ray Ferraro is going to drop by in just a little bit. Also help. We are just about to start period number 3. For those of you just joining us, perfect timing here tonight. And we are all tied up at 2 goals apiece. From the point, they take control of it. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. Breakaway. Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
Sent into the offensive zone. Grabs the puck. Moves it over to Ovechkin. Passes it over. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity. It really isn't easy to pull this peak off, James. When you move it to the forehand, you got to outweight the goaltender, and they're so athletic today that they can move across the crease so fast. But he does a fabulous job with great patience and buries it.
The Red Bulls needed that in a big way. They now have the lead here in this third period.
Well, it's been a back-and-forth game. It's really been neck and neck, and although I felt like they've dictated the pace in this third period, it's about continuing to press and really try to smother their opponent.
Cuts to the front. The Polar Bears look to start the transition game. Scoops up the puck here. Oh, hello. Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. Berlin's got the puck in their own end. Shot! Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Schilling's got it in the defensive zone. Takes it across the blue line. Quick shot! Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Hildebrand. Oh, it stops him again. The Polar Bears have it against the wall. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Shuts him down. Tobin has got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
As we look down on the bench, there's our young rookie who we've talked about a lot, having quite the conversation with his head coach.
Well, I think this is a reminder that he's doing a real good job dictating pace, owning the puck. If you look at the possession time and the sustained pressure they've had, I think it's really important for a coach to recognize them when a rookie is playing well, because confidence is everything.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, Salzburg's got a 3-2 lead at this point. Shuts him down.
Tolvanen's all over that.
What a save by the Tendy there!
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his neck, challenges and makes the save.
Gives them nothing in front.
Just a fantastic save through traffic here, James, and this is why goaltenders practice all the time, tracking and with players net front. You got to be able to find the puck at a moment's opportunity, and he finds it and makes the save.
The Red Bulls win the draw. Gets it to the other point. Here's a shot. Big save in front. And he'll opt to play the puck here. And he takes the pass. And now he moves it quickly to Bergman. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Berlin's got a hold of it along the wall. Denies him with the save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Salzburg's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Dished on over to Murphy. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. The Red Bulls gain possession. Takes a shot, and he's got the answer for that one. Scored! No! He scores! And it gets right back to him, and he puts it home.
Well, good things happen when you put the puck to the net, and this rebound comes right back out to him. But he's tracking, he's sniffing, he's hounded, and he finds the back of the net on his second shot.
As we look over on the bench, did I just see a smirk from the coach or acknowledging the rookie, Cheryl?
Yeah, and a smile from the rookie. And, you know, this comes off of the conversation they had earlier, James, where the coach relayed the expectation, and it's hard to deliver. You know, there's pressure on you, you're young, but you get out there, you deliver. I like that the coach recognized the success.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Salzburg's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2.
The Red Bulls' top line has been so impressive tonight, James. Just the way they feed off one another, their motion, their chemistry. Real tough to defend and create a lot of momentum for their team.
Big time stop!
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Comes up with the stop. Boychuk's lugging the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. Oh, and he gets in front of that to make a great save.
Tolvanen's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Salzburg's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. Puck picked up by Ellis. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow! Salzburg's got it along the wall. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. And now it's grabbed by Ellis. Feeds the puck over to Veilleux. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Fires it on net. Way too much congestion blocks that. Handles the pass. Moves it to Ovechkin. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Hildebrand. Takes a shot. Oh, that had some heat on it. He makes the save. The Red Bulls take it across the blue line. Boychuk's moving, trying to gain a step. All alone. Oh, and he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Shot! Comes up with the stop! I think he got a blocker on that one. Puck moved over to Ronning. The Polar Bears played along the boards. Handles the puck. Great read as he crouches down to block it. Moves the puck. And kept that one out of the net. Tolvanen's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been outstanding all game, James. He's the reason why his team is leading in this one, and elects with a good decision to get the face-off.
The Red Bulls move the puck in the defensive zone. Picks off the pass.
Berlin's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams, and this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
Comes out to play the puck. Passed up ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Takes the feed ahead from the left side.
Ovechkin's a true sniper, James, and he's already got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for his 3rd.
The Red Bulls haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the 3rd. The Polar Bears take it along the wall. Here's a shot. Too much traffic in the lane. Feeds the puck across to Ovechkin. He scores! And he completes the hat trick.
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him. Sometimes when you're an odd-man rush, you can overthink it, James. You can overpass. Not here. They execute perfectly with precision passing, and you can tell there was no hesitation. They were driving, and they capitalized.
The Red Bulls continue to ring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Slides it up front. Denied by the goaltender. Slides it across. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Moves it quickly over to Ovechkin. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Great poke by Ovechkin. Puts it on goal. And a great save. 46 seconds left. They are really starting to apply the pressure here in the offensive end. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Berlin's on the attack. Can't connect. Quick feed to Ovechkin. Salzburg's looking to break out. Takes it to the net. He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part.
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence, and every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him. He's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice. You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in. You can certainly see that the coach is boiling over right now. It's a sense of frustration and anger that his team hasn't put any effort into this game. Listen, it's not just about trailing, but it's about the way they've done it. Just no effort, lackluster performance, and no attention to detail.
Salzburg's up big time here in the late stages of this 3rd period. And there it is! And there they are, putting the champions in the Champions League.
Well, you can be good during the regular season, but you got to find a way to bring your best, to be the best at the right moment, and they did just that.
A dream ends at one end of the ice with a dejected group of teammates, and at the other end, the dream fulfilled here, Pounder.
Yeah, the dream fulfilled at one end, James. I know what that feels like, to be connected with your group. It's a bond that you carry forever when you win a big championship. But on the other side, it is so difficult. And listen, you can be very proud of the performance that you put in, but it doesn't get you any further ahead because you're not on the winning side of it. And everyone always says, hey, take away the experience. But guess what? You don't want to hear it at that point.
You've been a victor in big moments, and you've fallen in big moments. What does a moment like this mean here?
Well, I mean, your opponent has given you everything they had, so it's showing respect for your opponent in that handshake line. Sometimes it's just a look in the eye, sometimes it's a pat on the shoulder, and sometimes it's nothing. But you gotta do it. It's part of the game.
Cheryl, all those early morning practices, the long skates, all worth it, right?
Oh, yeah, they're all worth it. And you know what? You're not thinking about it in this moment. All you're thinking about is collecting that trophy, hoisting it over your head alongside your teammates.
Here we go, it's swapping the trophy. Everybody getting their turn to celebrate.
Yeah, and this is the realization of the dream, James, because that's what it is. It's a dream before you get an opportunity to do it, but once you do, that feeling never goes away. Just awesome.
Time for these champions to get mugging for the camera. Duck faces, selfies, all of it.
Missing teeth, sweaty, doesn't matter because you know that you're doing it together because you're champions. I got a few on my wall. I had my teeth, James, but every time I look at him, I smile.
Thankfully, you still got them. So your Champions League winners for this upcoming year, and I'll tell you what, one of the big stars in my mind was their youngster. What a performance by the kid. You don't expect those types of performances from youngsters in a league or in a tournament like this, and I thought he was one of the best players all tournament long. His draft stock, to me, through the roof. To me, he looks like he can play in the NHL now, based on the efforts that we saw in that Champions League. Really impressed. A couple of other things that really impressed me on the way to this. And one of the interesting scenarios that I've heard was there were conversations between the youngster and the Chicago Blackhawks. Yes, an original six franchise, and you look at some of the veteran talent that they have on the roster and then some of the youthful movement that they're starting to work into this roster. How do I see that fit? That's an intriguing one for me with the Hawks possibly going after him in this potential scenario. So a lot of moving parts here, but I'm intrigued with Chicago on this one. What say you? How do you feel about these potential moves? And that's coming up still a little later on in the show. Now, back to the NHL Draft Combine, and from what I heard over the weekend, the youngster still making headlines, and he had a long conversation with the San Jose Sharks, and I was told by both parties that there was a really good fit and really good chemistry in the meeting. Now, take that for what it's worth. We'll see how things ultimately play out on draft day, but that could be a good fit potentially with the San Jose. Well, as we inch closer and closer to the big draft day, and I'll tell you what, when we look at some of the draft rankings and some of the scouts that I've talked to, I think we're all kind of on the same page. We've got this kid ranked pretty high, and he has put himself in a position to be a very high selection in that first round when we get to draft. Continuing our conversation with Ray Ferraro here on the show, and man, it's got to be a nice moment for the kid getting drafted and hearing his name called.
It's better than that, James. It's the realization, really, of a lifelong dream. I mean, since he's a little kid, he's been dreaming about getting drafted into the NHL.
Now, the understanding that we've got is that the kid was supposed to be heading down to the rink sometime today to kind of check out the new surroundings. This has got to be like the first day of school, Razor.
Guaranteed he would have gone early to go and take a look at the locker room. You walk in there for the first time, you can't believe your lifelong dreams are about to happen.
And when you're looking around, I'm assuming, is he thinking the nameplate might be up there?
Oh, you're hoping, but, he's going to learn that those trainers don't miss very often. The jersey's ready. Your name has never looked so good as when it's on top of your stall. But what I remember, James, is the excitement, the nervousness, how scared you were. And then you're like, I'm in an NHL room. I can't believe this. It is the very best of feelings that you can have till you step on the ice the first time.
A nice opportunity for management and their prized possession, the new shiny draft pick, to kind of have a chance to sit down and get an understanding of where each other kind of sits, what their respective expectations are. You know, I know a lot of fans are wondering, can he make that jump now? Can he make that jump and be an impact player in the National Hockey League? I think management took him for a reason. There might be that opportunity. I think he's going to get that shot. He's going to get every opportunity to try to make the team this coming year. It's ultimately on the player to ultimately deliver on that, right? So we'll wait and see how things play out. But it certainly sounds like both sides feel very good about this fit based on everything that I've been told. All right, time for a quick break. We're coming back with much more on the other side. Here's your latest edition for your trivia question. Who was taken first year? And there you have it. The answer is made, and I tell you what, no argument on this side. I think this was the clear-cut choice. This kid checks all the boxes, and well, he's signed, sealed, and delivered. Yes, the entry-level contract, better known technically as the ELC. Yeah, you know me, is signed up, and now it's time to find out if he can live up to the hype. I think fans would love to see him make that jump to the opening night roster. Management would love to see it, and I know the kid has every intention of trying to crack it too. All right, enjoy it. The honeymoon's almost over because it's time to shine, and we'll find out in camp. All right, still to come here on the show, our conversation.